say me under the blood. Jesus cover me under the blood. Under the blood, me say me under the blood. Jesus, you will cover me under the blood. In the morning when. Again, why do some Christians have this weird fascination or like this weird ick towards Halloween while also simultaneously celebrating other holidays that are of non-Christian origins, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, St. Patrick's Day? Like, the picking and choosing is just a little, it's really old at this point. It's like, come on. And before any of you Christians come out and say that you don't do that, well, I'm talking about the majority of Christians overall, because a lot of Christians celebrate those holidays as well. And some of those are also the same ones that will condemn Halloween, even though most people don't actually practice like the original like traditions of that holiday. They just they just celebrate the commercialized modern version of that holiday, which is just trick or treating. The original meaning and history and origins and like practices have been long gone. Well, it fundamentally doesn't really matter to me in the long run overall. If you don't want to celebrate the holiday, that's up to you. If you want to celebrate the holiday, that's also up to you. It's not my place to judge, nor should it be really anyone else's for that matter. Because you're literally judging a holiday which you don't even fully understand. A lot of you Christians have this tendency to judge things you don't understand. Like from minute things, like just celebrations. Like you can Google this stuff, you can actually learn this stuff. Like I've done it once before. Try not being so judgmental for a religion that preaches, inclusion and love.
The next day.
Thank you for some of you that have managed to prove my point. It's like, I read some of the comments, and a lot of them were along the lines of, well, I don't do that. Well, congratulations, I wasn't talking about you. My original video was talking about the Christians that do, or not even just Christians at this point, just any religious person that does this. And religious people that just judge people or traditions or celebrations in general without learning anything about the celebration or the tradition itself. Y'all don't do your research. So I figured for this post-Halloween celebration, I'm going to share with you a simple, quick history of the holiday in question that y'all seem to have so much of a tizzy about. Halloween originated from the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, which marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of the winter. The festival was celebrated around November 1st, and people believed that the boundary between the living and the dead was at its thinnest. To ward off spirits, people would dress in costumes and light bonfires. Also, I want you to know about the name Halloween itself. There's actually many variations of that name. All Hallows Eve, All Saints Eve. Also, to the point that I kind of failed to mention beforehand, is this argument of people claiming to not want to celebrate a holiday that they don't believe in or don't agree with. It's like, most people don't actually celebrate the actual origins or the actual like proper tradition of Halloween in the first place. Like the modern commercialized version of this holiday has nothing to do with the origins of Halloween. Most people are not actually celebrating Halloween correctly or properly. And like that's fine, but that completely like defeats the purpose of like this argument. Like you're claiming people are celebrating a particular holiday, practice or culture of or tradition surrounding this holiday when no, most people are not. They're just wearing costumes and getting candy. They're not actually celebrating or even aware of the origins of the holiday in the first place, so that completely defeats the point. All I'm saying is just do a quick Google search and actually know what the fuck you're talking about before you start blindly reacting to somebody making a critique. Okay?
Don't forget to promote your YouTube channel, not just your videos. You know how domain authority can affect page authority in websites? The same is true for your videos.
Hey guys, so I opened up a GoFundMe to kind of financially support my content creation, as well as expand in newer avenues of content that I would like to make. So if you want to support me like financially, you can check out the QR code ahead. Any type of donation would be heavily appreciated. Thank you so much.